Okay, to be honest, I had a whole plan for this weekly reset, but not all of it happened the way I expected. Shocking, I know. So has that ever happened to you? Today I'm going to walk you through my weekly reset, the plan, what actually happened, and how I adjust when reality kicks in. This is my weekly reset plan, and the full list is linked in the description box below. I do a weekly reset because it helps me feel less scattered, less stressed, and more prepared going into a busy work week. But let me show you how this plays out in real life. My intention with this reset is never to do everything perfectly. Sometimes it's done in one day, sometimes 2 days. I just want to create structure for the week while still allowing for real life to happen. So I start out every morning with my morning routine, and I always make sure church is a priority on Sundays, allowing for some time to pause and rest. But then it's time to get to work. I like to start my weekly reset with food. A lot of times I'll have my Fab Four smoothie, but today I have a coffee because we grabbed coffee after church. But what I also mean is I start by planning our meals and groceries. I've already given my kids trigger lists that help them think of the things that they want or need for the week. If your kids are young, create picture trigger lists. This helps everyone to think of everything they might need before I do the weekly shopping. I have most of our typical meals in restaurants written out on cards that I can easily shuffle through to help me plan. I think about what we have going on each day during the week and what meals will work best. When meals are decided ahead of time, it takes so much pressure off my week. After planning groceries and meals, I try to tackle something big. But first I start by making my bed because it makes me instantly feel better. On my list today was gathering donations. These were items I had already decluttered but had not been taken out of the house yet. Does anyone else have this problem? Getting these items together and finally truly letting them go made such a difference, you have no idea. Especially in my bedroom, where it should be a place of rest and relaxation. I really believe that creating physical space like this gives me instant mental relief. I can't believe I've been putting this off for months. I know that's really embarrassing, and like my kids would say, so real. And this probably only took me about 15 minutes tops, and the payoff was so worth it. For my first meal, I keep it really simple with my Fab Four smoothie, protein, carbs, healthy fats, and fiber. I've been doing this almost every day for a couple years now, and it's one of those habits that just works for me. It actually keeps me full and focused without the blood sugar crash that usually makes me want to snack all afternoon. So now I'm taking that smoothie along with me to drop off the donations, and I will get the groceries after. I grabbed an overdue library book so I could return that too. Okay, so I am in the line at Goodwill right now, and I just wanted to stop and talk about something that happened during the middle of this weekly reset. The line at Goodwill, by the way, moves really quickly if you are ever intimidated. I was in the middle of this weekly reset, so we can do all the planning, or I guess have this idea in our head of how the weekly reset's going to go. My kids are responsible to get some stuff done, and I told them today, hey, before school starts up again, you guys have your chores and things you have today and tomorrow to finish up getting that done, but I expect for you to get those things done before you go back to school. And so I have like all the stuff that I need to do, and I've been planning to do. So I had done my meal planning, I had my grocery planning, and I was about to go grab the stuff to bring to Goodwill. And as I was doing that, my one daughter stopped me and said, hey, can you help me clean my room? And my initial response and reaction was, no, I'm really busy. I have a lot of stuff to do. And yes, that is true. I was really busy and I have a lot of stuff to do and a lot of stuff I want to get done. But then I saw the anxiety in her face and I said, okay, why don't you just, I tried to give suggestions, why don't you just like pick up your floor and do this? I think you can I try to encourage her, right? To be like, I really think that you can get through this. And I gave her some tips, but I could still see that she had anxiety and overwhelm in her face. And I just took a second to think, it will take me 15 minutes probably tops to help her really honestly clean up most of her room, but really get her directionally started, let her finish it up, and help her to feel successful. This will help her in the long run. So like anytime your kid has anxiety and overwhelm, really giving them tools and the insight of how to say, okay, I can make a plan and I can do this and it's not that big of a deal. I think it's really important, number one. And secondly, I think making time for your kids, really prioritizing them and helping them not only do that, but build that life skill. It's super important, and it's more important than my weekly reset going perfect. So just wanted to stop in and say that. After dropping off the donations, I started my grocery shopping. It didn't go exactly as planned. I was hoping for a rotisserie chicken for an easy dinner, but there was none. I just adjusted, grabbed some popcorn chicken instead, and this is an easy meal with stuffing, cranberry sauce, and fresh bread that I can make while putting away groceries, so I can still run out the door at 4:30 to go on a walk. And because I eat gluten-free, dairy-free, I planned leftovers for myself after my walk. Even on busy days, I stick to my daily habits like laundry and getting outside for a walk. They're small, but they help everything else feel more manageable when I do them consistently. Trust me. Up next is my cleaning power hour, aka me doing my chores. I always like to start my cleaning power hour if I can in the kitchen because I feel it makes the biggest difference the quickest. I finished by putting away the groceries, I gathered up the bags, and took care of any recycling that happened to collect by the sink during the week. Then I was ready to change the garbage, and this is also when I'll check for old produce or anything really lingering on the counters that I can throw out or put away. And this is when I start to fill up the sink with some soap and hot water so I can start to let the stove grates degrime. Is that a word, degrime? I don't really know, but that's what I'm doing here. While that soaks, I put dirty dishes in the dishwasher, and this is also when I'll start to wipe down the microwave, the stovetop, other appliances, and countertops. Always making sure to wipe underneath things, and if I have more time, I love to clear the countertop completely. I think that's such a great way to see if you have stuff that you don't really need, or ensure you're cleaning every single crumb. This is when I swap out the dish towels for the week, including the one under the dish rack, and once the stove grates are ready, I flip them halfway, and then I finish the stovetop. It's a simple reset, but changes the whole space so easily. Next is the powder room, and this one really only takes me about 5 minutes, but it makes the house feel instantly fresh, especially if guests or company are coming over. I swap the towels, clean the mirror and sink, and finish with the toilet. Quick, simple, done. So upstairs, I like to clean the kids' bathroom and my bathroom together to save time. I start by spraying the showers with bleach. The kids' bathroom first, then mine. And I let that sit while I clean everything else in both bathrooms. And since I'm already in my bathroom at that time, I do my mirrors first, and then I move back to the kids' bathroom to do their mirrors. I always put toilet cleaner in before I clean the sink so it can soak while I work on the counters. I wipe down the counters and toilet, and I repeat those exact same steps in my bathroom. Get the gist? Pairing spaces like this not only keeps me moving, it makes the whole process more efficient. I'm not wasting time. I'm finishing the bathrooms by rinsing out both showers and replacing the hand towels. The bathrooms can be something really tough to tackle, something we don't want to do, but pairing them together really helps.
Sunday reset?
Yes.
Something?
How did you?
Is that what it is? I was trying to think of what you call it, 'cause I know you did a video before about something like that.
I finish up the power hour by vacuuming both my bedroom and the bathroom floors. It's the last step and it makes everything feel complete. To wrap up my weekly reset, I cleaned up my Notion first so everything is ready to go on Monday. I like to mark tasks complete, clearing what no longer is relevant, making sure the work week feels realistic. Then I moved to my bullet journal, and since it was a new month, I started with my monthly gratitude and calendar setup. But by this point, it was getting really late, and honestly, my eyes were not having it anymore. I could not see the dots in my bullet journal. You will see that I completely forgot to add Saturday on the calendar, and I had to go back and add it back in. Totally fine. I got what I could get done. I decided to call it quits and just finish the rest in the morning along with refilling my daily vitamins and medications. Weekly resets don't have to be perfect to be effective. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. And if you want to share, I'd love to hear what your weekly reset looks like right now in the comments below. Thanks.